क्या ये Descendo! Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Descendo! Stupefy! Defender! Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Defender. Bombarda. Defender, Bombarda. Stupid one. Descendo. Stupid one. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender, Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Protego. Stupid one. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Defender. Descender. Potato. Stupid. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Stupid. Descender. Bombarder. Descender. Bombarder. Potato. Defender, Bombarder, Depulsor, Descender. Descender, Defender, Bombarder, Depulsor. Stupefy, Defender, Bombarder. Potato, Stupefy, Defender, Bombarder. Stupefy. Defender, Depulsor, Descender. Defender, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Protect. Defender, Bombarder. Stupid. Defender, Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender. Defender, Bombarder. Potato, Descender, Depulsor. Stupefy, Defender, Depulsor, Bombarder. Stupefy, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Descender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Potato. Stupid one. Defender, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Descender, the goal set. Defender, Bombarder. Descender, Protego, Stupefy. Defender, Bombarder. Descender, Defender, Bombarder. Descender, Defender, Bombarder. Stupefy, Defender. Descender, Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Descender. Bombarder. Protego. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Descender. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Descender. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Protect. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Protego. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Defender, Bombarder. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy, Bombarder. Stupefy, Defender, Bombarder. Descender. Stupefy. Descender. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Potato. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Potato. Descender. Defender, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder, Descender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Stupefy. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Protect. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy. Descender. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defender. Stupefy. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time. gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. Revelio. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster? That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while we can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. No way but... That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Descender! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Descender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda! Descender! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Descender! Bombarda! Defender! Descender!
Defender, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Descender, Defender, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Descender. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Defender, Bombarder. Descender. Defender, Bombarder. Stupefy. Defender, Bombarder. Descender. Defender, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Defender, Bombarder, Protego, Stupefy, Descender, Depulsor, Descender, Defender, Stupefy, Defender, Bombarder, Bombarder, Defender, Protego, Stupefy, Stupefy, Defender, Bombarder. Defender, Bombarder. Descender. Defender, Bombarder. Defender.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet.
Me. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Defender! Confringo! Bombarder! Defender! Confringo! Bombarder!
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Have some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
What are you up to now?
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction.
Petrificus totalis.
I could be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
What's going on out there?
Petrificus totalis.
Ah. If only I could get my hands on big woman. Ah!
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Bombard!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Patroclus Totalis. Repulsive.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Confringo. Defendo. Bombard. Projector. Didn't have to end this way.
Go and
Bombarder. Repulsor.
Was that your best?
Confringo.
Oh, that was meant to be.
Repulsor.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Defender.
Not quite.
I've never seen a wizard use a
Defender. Confringo. Bombard.
You won't defeat us all!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Glacius. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo.
You think you're... Is that the best you can do? Where'd you learn all those dark
Glacius.
spells?
Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
That relic is the key to saving Anne.
Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here. Confringo!
You don't think phoenixes can turn to rocks, do you?
What? No. Keep looking. You've seen how much a single feather fetches. Just imagine the whole blooming bird.
Oh, should have stayed at the castle.
You there!
Confringo! Bombarder!
I never expected that from you.
Stupid! Defender! Places!
You won't stop Confringo!
Protego! Stupid!
You
Confringo!
Don't try that.
Glacial!
Afraid to take a hit, are you?
Bombarder! Confringo! The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Things can fly, can't they?
More poachers. How many are there?
I'll be off to the tavern.
Beasts were made to be skinned and eaten.
Petrificus totalis.
What was that? Be warned, whoever you...
Levioso!
Yes.
Bombarder! Confringo! Defender! Protego!
You'll have to fight it.
Bombarder! Defender! Confringo! Bombarder! Confringo!
That's it!
Cruising! Bombarder! The Phoenix! It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do. Defender! Bombarder! Crucible! Protector! Confringo!
They say you're hard to...
There it is again. Defender! Bombarder! Confringo! Crucio! Bombarder! Defender! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Bombarder! Imperio! Protego! Confringo! Bombarder! Not my fault you're a deadlift.
Well, if it isn't the little hypocrite.
Stupid Bombarder! Confringo!
Stupid! Underestimate.
How's the view? Not so tough now, are ya?
Confringo! Stupid Bombarder! Defender!
Here I find you.
Confringo! Stupid Confringo!
Let me out, son.
Really enjoying the view. I'd like me.
Look alive.
Imperial!
Let me out, son.
Bombarder! Defender! Confringo! That was for High Wing. One less poacher in the wizarding world. Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens! What a beauty! You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder?
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
If I thought I could complete.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
I saw what you did!
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. As for...
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where were they?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friend. Now to find Natty.
I question anyone.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Confringo! Bombada! Accio! Hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Let's be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Arlo says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out. Get back for more, I say.
Revelio.
Knew you would do
What are you for, John? Electricity. This is
Conductive, aren't we?
Imperial! Defender!
Miss a payment with me, and I'll make you pay through the nose. You'll be sorry you did that. If it's that cat again, I'll... Now to finish the job. Expulso!
Glacier!
Expulso! Dark magic.
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
I received an owl from her just the other day.
Glacier! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us.
I'm over here. I need your help. Who's there?
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio!
It must be blocked by something. Any luck with my wand? Please. My wand is somewhere here.
Revelio! Bombarda! Confringo! Glacier! Defender!
Expulso!
Descendo! Protego! Confringo!
What are your thoughts on...
Incendio!
Expulso!
Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Hardly Defender!
Expulso!
Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Revelio! Alohomora! Mr. Rabe's wand must be... Mr. Rabe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Bombarda!
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you.
Revelio.
We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio. Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
What do moons... and why was he so...
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Levioso! Everything's all right now. Revelio.
You let things catch your eye too easy, my friend. You need to watch for the birds you set out for.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Defender! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Glacier!
Sebastian! A lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find us
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Veldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, he could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Defender! Confringo! Bombarda!
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I'm afraid that costs a bit more. Thanks for stopping by.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from that. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Revelio.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we...
She has not.
I'm sorry, Natty.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have.